Why is Jungkook's New York performance from years ago suddenly trending in America again? The answer will leave you speechless. It's a question that's been circulating across social media, on fan pages, and even in the headlines of American entertainment news. Why is Jungkook's performance from New York trending again after all these years? No one expected it. Not even the most loyal ARMY fans could have predicted that a single stage performance from years ago, sung under the night sky of Manhattan, with the lights of the city shimmering around him, would suddenly find new life, new attention, and new meaning in 2025. But it has. And now, Jungkook is back in America. And rumors say he's not just here for vacation. He's preparing something far bigger, a solo concert. The song that never left us. The song in question? 7. When Jungkook performed it in New York, it was raw. It was intimate. He stood alone under a soft blue spotlight, his voice weaving through the hearts of everyone who watched either live or through screens. No flashy visuals. No overproduction. Just him. His voice. His heart. At the time, it was praised. But today, something is different. The performance has resurfaced, and it's not just going viral, it's hauntingly resonating. Why now? From forgotten to front page in recent weeks, TikTok clips of Jungkook's New York performance have been used in emotional edits, romantic stories, and even cinematic tribute videos. The trend started small, one user using the clip to express heartbreak, but within days, it exploded. Suddenly, his voice was everywhere. Spotify streams of 7 surged. Billboard picked it up. It began trending in the U.S., outpacing new releases by other major global artists. And fans started asking, what does this mean? Is he coming back? Then he did. Jungkook arrives in America, but why now? This week, paparazzi photos confirmed it. Jungkook landed in Los Angeles. But he wasn't alone. Industry sources quietly noted he was seen near rehearsal studios. And fans spotted trucks with audio gear heading toward a major performance venue in New Jersey. Speculation exploded. Is Jungkook planning a solo concert in America? Big Hit hasn't released a statement yet. But insiders close to the production team claim that a solo concert is not only in the works, it's already being built behind the scenes. And the center of it all? That same unforgettable song. The one that made us cry quietly in the dark. The one that never really left our hearts. What happens next? The countdown begins. Fans across the U.S. have started an online movement. Hashtag still with JK. They're revisiting the emotional impact of Jungkook's song. They're remembering where they were when they first heard it. They're preparing, emotionally, spiritually, for the moment he takes the stage again. One tweet reads, when Jungkook sang 7 in New York, I was at my lowest. That song saved me. Now he's back, and I'm ready to tell him, I'm still here too. So the question remains, will Jungkook open his new solo concert with a song that made him go viral again? Or does he have something even more powerful planned? One thing is certain, this is no ordinary comeback. This is a moment America didn't know it was waiting for. And Jungkook? He's about to remind the world why his voice has always been more than just music. A few short clips. A few unexpected shares. A whisper of nostalgia across fan pages. Then, boom, the song 7, once a global sensation during its initial release, suddenly erupted once again, this time with unstoppable momentum in the United States. Not as a new single, not as a re-release, but as a rediscovery. The same version Jungkook once performed live in New York has now become the heartbeat of a movement, as though America just woke up and remembered how powerful that performance truly was. And now that Jungkook is physically present in America once again, people are asking, what is really going on? A song, a city, a legacy. When Jungkook sang 7 in New York that night, everything about it felt different. Unlike the polished performances of global pop stars, Jungkook didn't hide behind visuals. He poured himself into each lyric, delivering it with a gentle confidence that moved even those who didn't speak the language. At the time, 7 was already beloved, but it hadn't yet earned the legendary status it's being given today. Now, years later, that same performance has become iconic. Fans call it the moment Jungkook claimed New York, and perhaps unknowingly, he also claimed a permanent place in America's musical heart. But why is this all happening now? What has triggered this explosive return of Seven? And what exactly is Jungkook planning while quietly walking the streets of Los Angeles? Solo concert clues are piling up. It's not just coincidence. Not anymore. Did on Tuesday, a former production assistant leaked that several stage techs were hired under the label JK Project, U.S. Solo. Two of those team members confirmed they were told to prepare for an immersive live experience built around one signature hit. When asked which song, the assistant reportedly just smiled and whispered, "You already know. It's the one trending right now." All signs point to Seven. And fans aren't letting go. From Times Square flash mobs to thousands using the hashtag #7returns hashtag, the excitement has gone from hopeful to electrifying. Is it possible that Jungkook is building his entire solo concert around that song? Or will it simply be the emotional opener for something even bigger? An artist rewriting his story. In real time, this isn't just a re-promotion of a past hit. It's something deeper. Something more personal. Jungkook's arrival in America has been quiet, almost secretive. He's not doing interviews. He's not seen at parties. But he has been seen at rehearsal venues, at music production studios, even reportedly visiting one of the locations used for the original Seven shoot. Every move suggests preparation, precision, passion, and it all centers around a song that once introduced him to the world in a new light. Not just as a BTS member, but as an individual artist with global weight. What does Seven mean now to him and to us? Back then, Seven was a love song. A sultry, summery hit that mixed desire with devotion. But now, years later, it seems to carry something more. Maturity, memory, movement. Every time the chorus plays on someone's phone, there's a look of recognition in their eyes. It's not just the beat. It's the feeling. The way Jungkook's voice cuts through silence and turns it into something meaningful. One ARMY fan on X wrote, "When I hear Seven now, it doesn't make me want to dance. It makes me want to see him again, on that stage, under that light." I think we all miss him more than we admit. Maybe this is why it's trending. Not because it's catchy, but because it connects. And America is ready for that connection again. So here's the question that keeps echoing across fan circles and music forums alike. Will Jungkook begin his U.S. solo concert with Seven? Or will he end it with the same heart-stopping performance that once brought New York to its knees? One thing is clear. Seven is no longer just a song. It's a signal. Jungkook is coming. And this time, it's for something unforgettable. From Los Angeles to Chicago, from New York to Miami, fans are leaving behind their routines, packing their bags, and heading toward one destination, any place Jungkook might be, and no one knows the exact date. No one has confirmed the venue, but the signs are too loud to ignore. Something historic is coming, something no ARMY wants to miss, and in the heart of it all, one word on everyone's lips: Seven. A song becomes a signal, and America is listening just days after clips of Jungkook's past performance of Seven resurfaced and exploded across TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Something shifted. It wasn't just nostalgia anymore. Now, it's anticipation. Fans began rewatching the New York performance like it was a prophecy. They analyzed his expressions, decoded his gestures, even timed the way he paused after the final chorus. Some said he looked like he was holding back tears. Others swore they heard him whisper, "I'll be back." And now, that whisper has become a roar. The clues keep coming, and armies are on high alert. Local news stations in Los Angeles reported unusual activity around the Crypto.com arena. Not just regular sound checks, but high-security rehearsals, closed-door equipment deliveries, and vehicles registered under a private South Korean entertainment label. Coincidence? Fans don't think so. On June 19th, a street team discovered posters taped anonymously around downtown LA. No names, just a single word: Seven. Below it, a date, July 7th, but no further detail. No official logo. Just a message. That same day, hastag Jungkook is coming trended at number 2 globally. For 3 straight hours, fans theorized that the posters were part of a secret marketing campaign for Jungkook's return. Big Hit still hasn't made an announcement, but armies are treating the silence as confirmation. He was spotted again, and this time, it was personal 2 nights ago. A young barista from a quiet cafe in West Hollywood posted a photo on her private Instagram, quickly deleted, but not before fans screenshotted it. The image, a man in a hoodie, wearing a mask, standing alone at the corner table. Half his face turned from the camera, but unmistakably him. The caption read, "He ordered iced black coffee," and he hummed Monday, Tuesday under his breath. The lyrics to 7. Jungkook was here, preparing, feeling the moment again. Alone, but not forgotten. Something bigger than music. This isn't just a concert. That much is clear now. This is a chapter Jungkook is writing in real time, with his fans watching, waiting, decoding every heartbeat. The excitement isn't about glamour. It's about emotion, about reconnection, because while the world saw Jungkook as the golden voice of BTS, this solo moment represents something different. His identity, his choice, and his own voice standing alone, 7, has become the anthem for something deeper. A reminder of love that doesn't fade, of promises kept, of returns that feel like first times. And fans? They're showing up for it. Camping outside venues. Creating flash mobs. Singing 7 in public as if trying to call him out into the open. Oh, what happens next? Will Jungkook finally break the silence and reveal the date? Will 7 be the emotional opener, or the final encore that leaves the world breathless? One thing is certain, the clock is ticking. And Jungkook's comeback? It's already begun. But when that short video leaked onto social media last night, everything changed. Because in that short clip, the world saw something they hadn't seen before. Jungkook rehearsing a brand new version of 7. And it wasn't like anything anyone remembered. The video that shook the internet, the video was first posted anonymously to a now-deleted Reddit thread titled, "It's Happening. JK is back." Within minutes, it was screen-recorded, shared to X, formerly Twitter, and spread like wildfire across TikTok, Instagram, and fan forums around the world. In the clip, Jungkook stands alone on a circular platform. The room is dark. Only a slow blue spotlight moves with him as he paces slowly, holding the mic. Not like a performer, but like a storyteller. The music begins, but it's not the original version of 7. It's stripped down, slower, almost haunting, piano, strings, and then that voice, soft, emotional, trembling just slightly, as if he's holding something back. By the time the final words echoed, every hour, every minute, every second, fans were already in tears. Why this version feels so different? This isn't just a remix. This is a message. Gone is the flirtatious, summer pop feel of the original 7. In its place, a cinematic, heart-wrenching ballad, one that feels like it's not just for an audience, but for someone. Some say it's for the fans. Others believe it's a reflection of what Jungkook has been through privately since his military enlistment. One army on TikTok commented, "This isn't a performance. This is a confession. I've never heard him sing like this before." The countdown to July 7th becomes real just days ago. Fans treated the July 7th posters as speculative. Now, it's become a movement. After the video leaked, searches for Jungkook July 7th shot up by 680% overnight in the U.S. Major news outlets like Variety and Billboard picked up the trend. Music critics began writing early pieces asking the same question. Is Jungkook about to launch the most emotionally driven solo concert in K-pop history? His team is still silent, but his actions speak louder. Big Hit remains quiet, and confirmations. No press releases, but that hasn't stopped fans from piecing together the puzzle. Just hours after the leak, a new video showed trucks delivering black stage equipment to a venue in New Jersey, the same location where Jungkook once recorded a U.S. interview years ago. Coincidence? Unlikely. Everything feels calculated. purposeful. Almost like Jungkook is writing his comeback in silence, letting fans feel every step before it's even announced. And the way 7 is being reshaped? It's no longer just a hit song. It's a statement. A moment that could define his solo legacy. If the July 7th date is true, then we're no longer weeks away, we're days away, and what Jungkook is building behind the scenes may not just be a concert. It could be the emotional homecoming the world didn't realize it was waiting for. One fan summed it up perfectly in a comment that has now gone viral. He gave us 7 before, but this time, he's singing it like he's lived every second of it. And that's what's breaking me. So now the world watches, listens, waits. Will Jungkook confirm what the world already feels is true? Is the countdown to his first U.S. solo concert about to end with a performance that will change everything? One thing is clear. Jungkook isn't just returning to the stage. He's reclaiming it. For weeks, fans have been waiting, watching, speculating, and then it happened. At exactly 12:07 a.m. Korea Standard Time, Big Hit Music posted a single tweet. No image. No hashtags. Just a cold, calculated message that sent millions into a frenzy. 7. Live experience. July 7th. America. 3 words. 1 date. No details, but that was all it took, because now it's real. The rumors. The posters. The leak. The secret rehearsals. Everything fans had pieced together was confirmed in an instant, and the world hasn't stopped spinning since. Not a concert, a live experience. The most surprising part of Big Hit's message wasn't the confirmation. It was the wording, not Jungkook live in concert. Not the 7 tour. But 7 live experience. What does that mean? Almost immediately, fans and media began dissecting it. Some believed it could mean a theatrical show, blending film, storytelling, and live performance. Others speculated that Jungkook may be launching an immersive music film hybrid, something the K-pop world has never seen before. One Music Insider told Rolling Stone, "We're hearing this isn't a traditional stadium show. It's a controlled, emotional event. A one-night-only experience. Think more art installation than tour opener." And suddenly, everything made sense. The secrecy, the silence, the haunting new version of 7. Jungkook wasn't preparing for just a comeback. He was crafting a message. July 7th. Why this date matters more than we thought. It's not random. Fans quickly realized the significance. July 7th, 7 of 7, directly mirrors the song's title. But there's more. In Korean numerology, 7 is considered a sacred number. It represents completeness, destiny, renewal. And Jungkook, he debuted with BTS on June 13, 2013. This marks his 12th year in the industry. 12 years. A full cycle. Now, as he stands alone, the number 7 no longer means just one song. It represents Jungkook himself, the youngest of BTS, stepping into his own light. And choosing July 7th? That wasn't a coincidence. It was a declaration, a storm of emotion. Army reactions flood the internet within minutes of the tweet. Hashtag #SEVENLive experience exploded into the number 1 trend worldwide. Fans responded not just with excitement, but with tears, memories, and overwhelming gratitude. I'm shaking. We waited. We hoped. And now he's coming back on his terms. One user wrote, another tweeted, 12 years of waiting to see him stand alone. Not as a member, but as Jungkook, the artist. I'm crying so hard. In Seoul, fans held candlelight vigils outside HYBE headquarters. In New York, armies gathered at the same corner where Jungkook once filmed his solo moment, playing 7 from speakers as if calling him home. And in Los Angeles, fans have already begun forming lines outside rumored venues, camping out with signs that read, "We waited through 7 days, 7 years, 7 lives, and now we're here." But there's one more twist. At the bottom of Big Hit's tweet, barely visible unless zoomed in, was a mysterious set of faded characters. A fan enlarged the image and discovered a blurred, almost hidden phrase, "One time only." What does that mean? Is this performance truly a once-in-a-lifetime event?
No li vestriam? No reply?
No encore. Speculation erupted. If true, that would mean only a small number of people will ever witness it, turning Jungkook's July 7th return into a legend, not just a concert. And now the pressure is on.